Welcome to another episode of Bonding Through Education. Today, we're exploring a theme that's essential for nurturing a thriving mindset in children: resilience. We're thrilled to have our esteemed colleague Michael join us as we delve into how parents can equip their kids to handle life's challenges with strength and adaptability. Resilience is a critical trait, especially as our children navigate an increasingly fast paced world. We're eager to share insights and practical advice that can be seamlessly integrated into your daily routines. Thank you for joining us. Let's dive right into it. Michael, let's start with a foundational understanding of resilience. How would you define it, and why is it so crucial for children's development today?
Thank you, Maya, for that warm welcome. Resilience, in its essence, is the ability to recover from setbacks, adapt to change, and keep going despite the challenges. In the context of children's development, resilience is like a muscle that empowers them to tackle life's ups and downs without feeling overwhelmed. It's important because today's children face numerous stresses, from academic pressures and social challenges to digital overload. Resilience helps them maintain emotional balance, improves problem-solving skills, and ultimately fosters a sense of security and confidence as they grow.
It's fascinating to think of resilience as a muscle. Building it can indeed prepare children not only to handle minor daily hurdles, but also to bounce back from bigger setbacks. And speaking of challenges, often we overlook the everyday ones that might seem trivial to us but can greatly impact a child's emotional well being. What are some common everyday challenges you think they face, which might require resilience?
Certainly, Maya. Everyday challenges can range from dealing with peer pressure, schoolwork deadlines, and even simple things like losing in a game or handling a disagreement with a friend. These situations, while seemingly minor to adults, can feel monumental to a child. Not addressing these properly might lead to feelings of frustration or decreased self-esteem. By equipping our children with resilience, we help them manage these situations more positively, teaching them that disappointment and failure are just learning opportunities rather than personal setbacks.
That's insightful. I completely agree. Turning setbacks into learning experiences is a lesson many of us adults are still mastering. So, what are some practical strategies you believe parents can use to model resilience and a positive mindset at home?
Great question, Maya. It begins with parents themselves practicing resilience, showing children how to stay calm under pressure, openly discussing solutions rather than problems, and being steadfast during personal challenges. Maintaining a positive attitude can be difficult, but it's immensely powerful. Parents should also encourage an open dialogue, where expressing thoughts and feelings is safe and accepted. This could be through setting regular family meetings to discuss each other's day, highlighting positive aspects, and sharing any challenges in a supportive environment. It's about modeling how to deal with adversity constructively without resorting to negativity or blame.
I love the idea of family meetings. They promote open communication and ensure everyone feels heard. You mentioned earlier about everyday challenges. Do you have any specific daily habits that parents can implement to promote gratitude and mindfulness as part of this resilience building process?
Certainly, one effective habit is incorporating gratitude practice into daily routines. At breakfast or dinner, each family member can share something they're grateful for. This not only fosters a positive outlook, but also highlights abundance rather than lack. Mindfulness exercises such as short family meditations or deep breathing exercises are invaluable as well. These can improve focus and emotive balance for both children and parents. Encouraging reflection, perhaps through a journal where children note something positive every day, also nurtures a resilient mindset. These simple yet profound practices can easily become part of any family's daily rituals.
These practices are so actionable and can really make a difference over time. Open communication plays a pivotal role here, doesn't it? How can it foster emotional strength in children?
Absolutely, Maya. Open communication is foundational. When children feel that their thoughts are valued and their emotions are respected, it builds emotional strength. It teaches them to articulate and manage their emotions better, understanding that it's okay to talk about difficulties. This also lowers the likelihood of bottling up feelings, which can lead to stress or anxiety. For parents, it's about being active listeners and showing empathy, creating an environment where children feel comfortable discussing both their joys and challenges without fear of judgment or reprimand.
These interactions certainly help in creating that safe space for kids. Let's talk about real life applications. How can parents help children learn from failures and setbacks to further cultivate resilience?
Learning from failures is crucial. Parents can guide their children to see failures not as the end, but as a part of growth. Encouraging them to analyze what went wrong and what could be improved fosters a growth mindset. Parents should avoid fixing problems for their children, but rather guide them to solutions, instilling confidence in their abilities. It's also important to praise effort over outcome, teaching them that persistence and learning are valuable. Lastly, sharing stories of famous failures that led to success can inspire children. This approach reinforces that temporary setbacks can lead to greater achievements in the long run.
The emphasis on effort is such an empowering strategy. It strikes me that problem solving skills are integral to this learning process. How can parents encourage their children to develop these skills alongside fostering a growth mindset?
To nurture problem solving skills, parents should encourage autonomy while providing support. Allowing children to face problems with gentle guidance helps them develop critical thinking. Propose hypothetical scenarios and discuss possible solutions together. This builds not only problem solving, but also decision making skills. Celebrating small victories can boost confidence and reinforce the idea that challenges are simply puzzles that can be solved with persistence and creativity. Foster a growth mindset by encouraging children to view challenges as opportunities to learn rather than obstacles to avoid. Consistency in these practices builds a resilient and adaptable approach to life.
Problem solving with parental support is such a wonderful way to provide children with tools they need for resilience. As we wrap up, what activities can families engage in together to build resilience? And are there any resources you recommend for further exploration on resilience in parenting?
Families can engage in activities such as team sports, hiking, group puzzles, or even cooking together. These foster teamwork and improve emotional bonds. Game nights that include strategic games teach patience and critical thinking. Regular family discussions about everyone's highs and lows promote openness. For further exploration, books like The Resilience Factor by Karen Rivich provide a deeper dive into building and maintaining resilience. Parenting blogs and workshops focusing on emotional intelligence and growth mindset are great resources too. Consistently embracing these activities encourages a resilient family dynamic while also nurturing individual growth.
Thank you for such an enriching discussion. We've covered the core aspects of resilience: its definition, its importance, practical tips for parents, and the environment needed for cultivating a growth oriented and resilient mindset in our children. We hope that our listeners have discovered valuable insights to create a supportive, positive atmosphere for their families. Cultivating resilience isn't a short term goal, but a continuous journey that empowers our children to thrive and succeed despite life's challenges. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep fostering that positive mindset, and we wish you happy parenting.